Chipmunk Trouble by Sami Hurst. We were out of breath when we reached the meadow. There was a seven-headed monster that had vicious bear heads tied into a teal snake body with the paws of a tiger. That was what we had faced to get the box. You might ask why we would go through so much trouble to get a box. Well, it was because that was our only way home. Yep, we were far away from home in who knows where, and it all started with a chipmunk. My best friend Tyler and I had been out hunting the chipmunks that had been tearing up his backyard. My name is Eve, and even though I'm a girl, I can still shoot a gun pretty well. Let me just clear this up right now. Tyler and I are just friends, and people saying otherwise gets very annoying. But enough of me talking. You want to hear the story now. Fine, Tyler, you can tell the first part, but I get to tell the next. Yay, thank you, Eve. Anyway, we were hunting chipmunks, like she said, and we almost had it. Then it disappeared into a hole. Eve here went to the hole to shoot it out. Then the hole collapsed and she fell in. And you, of course, being loyal but dumb, immediately jumped in after me. Hey, I'm not dumb. Speak for yourself. You're the one who got too close and fell in the first place. Okay, just tell the story. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I dove in after her to find some force sucking us down into the hole. When it finally stopped, we found ourselves in the woods. The woods had the weirdest plants in them. Neon flowers in every color carpeted the floor between the trees that were glowing like lights in the gloom, and vines that shimmered iridescent purple, blue, green, white, black, and silver. We immediately knew we weren't on Earth anymore, and though we saw no other creatures aside from the plants, we could both feel many pairs of eyes on us. Then a phoenix flew out, dancing around our heads and chirping. I think it wants us to follow it, said Eve. I agreed, and we followed the phoenix until we came to a terrifying creature. In front of its nest was a mailbox that said Gyron on it. Is that what the creature is called, a gyron? I asked the strange bird. The bird flamed green. I'll take that as a yes. Will a gyron help us get home? Asked Eve. The bird lit up red. So it won't help us. Does it have something we need? She tried again. The bird then lit up green again. Okay, so we need to get something from it. The only thing I see is that paisley box, though. Could we need that? I asked the phoenix. The phoenix flamed green once more. So we just have to go ask for the box, Eve said. The bird flamed red. So we steal it? I tried. The bird turned green. Okay, that makes it a bit more complicated. But it's our only way home, she replied. Then I guess we have no choice, I replied. We approached the nest, and the monster was sleeping, so we had hope it would go okay. Boy, were we wrong. The moment we got a yard from the nest, the beast awoke, and it wasn't happy about being disturbed. It lashed out immediately, and we jumped back in surprise. You get the box while I distract it, Eve yelled. She ran around in circles, sticking out her tongue and taunting the beast. Here, beastie, nice tasty dinner, she yelled at the gyron. It worked, and the beast started chasing her. She could barely avoid it, and she's the fastest in our state, which is Wisconsin, by the way. I hurried over to the nest and grabbed the box. Come on, Eve, time to go, I yelled to her. She didn't hesitate. We both bolted. Weaving through trees and bushes with pastel berries in every color, as the enormous gyron tried to follow, the creature turned out to be pretty strong, so it was ripping out trees and actually managing pretty well. But eventually it ran out of energy and began to slow. It turns out adrenaline and fear are stronger than rage, so we were still sprinting. Finally, we collapsed in a meadow that was just as strange as the forest. Once we had finally caught our breath, we opened the box and found some very strange items. A rainbow ribbon, screws, a screwdriver, 3 bells, chain kit, an electric candle, a note, and a map. Tyler, read the note first, Eve suggested. Okay, it says, "Congratulations on completing the first task. Now you will use the items in the box to complete the rest of the challenges. The map will lead you there, and at the end, the keys you collect from the challenges will open the portal that will take you home. Good luck." "Well, I guess that's how we get home," she replied.